are we going to allow Station 11 to close?
Thanks for all the people coming out here tonight. Unfortunately, here we go again. Seems like an annual event for the Yonkers Fire Department. Every time there's a budget crunch, they say, let's cut the fire department, let's close companies. We don't need these guys.
This firehouse is an integral part of this neighborhood. I love meeting the people here. A lot of medical calls I was on, even delivered a baby in this neighborhood.
We talk about training, we talk about firefighting, and it's not just firefighting, it's a lot of different things, gas emergencies, water leaks. This area here had a lot of flooding a couple of years back. Firefighters were there with pumps and helping people out. And this area also has a large number of senior citizens, so the medical responses are even more important. When someone calls 911, they really, really need your help.
To us, this firehouse was the best part of our already great neighborhood. We're looking at a house in Crestwood, and we're looking at a house next to 12 guys that know CPR, and it was a real short decision. These guys have been around whenever we need them. There's been a burglar alarm goes off, they were there. A lint fire or a different smell in the air, these guys were there in force. And my wife's family lived here all their life, up near Sarah Lawrence. They've experienced these guys as first responders 3 times in the past 10 years alone. Twice her elderly grandmother, collapsed, and they came by, about half an hour before Empress arrived. Jackie's father has a serious heart condition, and it was a few years ago that he was having a heart attack, and these guys were over there 20 minutes before Empress arrived, and they stabilized him. I know that he wouldn't be around today to see my daughter's dance recital were it not for the guys in this house here today.
Are we going to stand by and let the city close this firehouse and unnecessarily put our firefighters and our residents and people who come into this city and drive through this city every day, are we going to put them at risk? No!
I get the same word that they're going to be changing what firehouse they want to close, and it's just going to be follow the bouncing ball. It's going to go from here to 14 to 10 to the next place to the next place. It's just ridiculous.
What they don't want you to know either is that the second benefit of the first responder program is that we can save each other's lives at a fire.
The city of Yonkers is growing. Ridge Hill, $30 million coming out of Ridge Hill. Shame on the Yonkers racetrack. $19 million comes into the city of Yonkers when they're handing over $700 million to the state of New York. Where's our fair share? Where's the fair share to the taxpayers? But that's okay, because election time, they'll come and promise you the world. Election time, the firehouse they close will open. Election time, firefighters that were laid off or cut will be brought back. But election time, what they have underestimated is the firefighter that'll be out in the street getting somebody else elected.
And many of you voted for them. That's why they're in office. So we need to hold their feet to the fire. The residents of this community need to hold their feet to the fire and make good on the promises that they made when they came to your door on that Sunday morning or came to your church on that Sunday morning and asked for your vote.
Because you know what? A lot of what they're talking about doing will impact the firefighters as much as it will the citizens who live around here. If anything, they want to cut EMS. That's less runs for us. That's less work. But who does that hurt? It hurts the citizens here who don't get good EMS coverage. The city is going to get less fire response because they're going to close two houses. So it's really going to hurt the citizens more than it hurts us. That's why we're out here fighting for this. We don't want to see that happen.
So I just appreciate all the neighbors coming out. Please contact your councilman. I know he's new. Mike Breen is in there now. Give him a call, give the mayor a call, let him know how important this firehouse is. And all the firehouses are important. It doesn't matter what neighborhood it's in. Every life is precious, and it shouldn't come down to political calculation whose life is going to be risked. So everyone who's watching should be calling their councilman and say, this has got to stop. This is 1/2 of 1% of the overall budget that they're talking about. It's pennies on a $1 billion budget. It's pennies. So let's stop the nonsense that we're going to solve the problems of Yonkers budget by closing firehouses and putting people's lives at risks. Thank you very much.
It doesn't end here tonight. There's going to be more rallies, more phone calls to be made, more flyers to be handed out, more, lots more. to do. So in closing, I just want to thank everybody, especially the members of the community, for coming this evening. And we just wish everybody a good evening. And to everybody out there, stay safe. Thank you.